What's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Roy here, and I'm with the main man, Mr. Ambulance himself.
Yo, it's your boy Syd Retro, man. 727. We're gonna whip this picture around, man. It's going down, man. Fucking ambulance. Yo.
That's right, ghouls and gals. Today we're going to be talking about ambulance. That's right, ghouls and gals. Sound the alarms. We're going to be talking about the Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Bay fucking extravaganza known as Ambulance. But before we do that, I need to turn my fucking light on.
All right.
All right, man. So what did you think about Ambulance, man?
Yo, you know what? Actually, I saw Ambulance in theaters. You know what I mean?
That's right, you did.
So
You've seen it how many times have you seen the movie now? Like 2 or 3 times?
This is 2 times. 2 times.
2 times?
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. 2 times. I really enjoyed it the first time, man. When I went to the theater, I really wasn't expecting much. I saw the trailer. I said, this looks like a decent movie, but I really didn't I didn't realize it was Michael Bay film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like going into it when I was watching it, that's when I realized it was
this is super Michael Bay.
Yes, very Michael Bay, man. This was dope, man. This is one of the few movies that had me on the edge of my seat in theater. Like, you know what I mean? I was in there, I was watching this whole shit, and I was like, I am not going to the bathroom. I'm not getting no snacks. Like, I can't miss nothing. I got to see what's going on here. Like, I'm sticking around for the whole ride, man.
Dude.
Yeah, it was dope, man. What did you think? You know, because I had a theater experience and the home experience.
Yeah.
How was the experience for you watching it at home? You know what I mean? Because it's a pretty intense movie.
Believe it or not, I watched Ambulance at an ambulance station. That's not a joke, folks. I actually watched the film at an ambulance station. And I'm not just some weirdo that's like, I'm going to go method and I'm going to go to the fucking ambulance station and I'm going to watch fucking Ambulance. No, I work at an ambulance station. And so I was watching it in my downtime at work. But before we get into that, let's tell the people who comes out in this bad boy. We got Jake Gyllenhaal, who's playing Danny Sharp. And we have Yaha Abdul Mateen II, the second, playing Will Sharp. And we have Isa Gonzalez playing Cam Thompson. And we also have Garrett Dillahunt playing Captain Monroe. He was the police officer dude that was like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get him. He's like, I'm going to trap him.
With the dog.
We also have Keir O'Donnell, who plays the gay FBI agent.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's our cast. And of course, this is directed by Michael Bay. As you, I mean, walking in. When I was watching this movie, the first thing that I noticed, like right off the bat, even if I didn't know who directed this, I'd be like, this is Michael Bay. Shit's exploding for no reason. Cars are flipping over for like no reason. And it's just so gloriously Michael fucking Bay. And for like, it's very rare that I'm like, yeah, Michael Bay did his thing, but motherfucker did his thing.
Michael Bay did his fucking thing.
It's just so fun. It's just so fucking fun. The movie is like dumb in the most perfect way possible. Like it's dumb in the way that it puts this big goofy smile on your face where you're just like, this fucking movie. You're like, come on. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. It's just so fucking fun.
Yo, you know what it is too? It's just like the whole cliche, the cliche of you know, oh, that's my brother. You know, two brothers that go the opposite path, right? We've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? Like we are like, you know, this sounds familiar. 2 brothers, they both kind of go opposite paths, but now something brings them back together and You know what I mean? But they did this shit so crazy. Man, the way that they did it, the chemistry, the online the on-camera chemistry between Gyllenhaal and Black Manta, my man over here, is so dope, man. I feel like the intro to what is it? Not Danny. What's the other brother? What's Manta's name in this movie?
His name is Will.
Will. The way that they introduce Will's character in this movie in like the first 15 minutes or whatever, like you instantly have a connection with Will. And you know that he's not a fucking piece of shit asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
If anything, everybody's a piece of shit to him. Like everybody's like needlessly mean to this fucking guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's a fucking veteran just trying to do the best he can, and everybody's like taking a massive shit on him at every fucking turn.
Yeah, he's like, I fought for this country. I'm just trying to get a 200 something thousand dollars for an
Yeah.
experimental surgery.
Yeah,
Holy
like any
shit.
common man, I just want the $200,000 experimental surgery for my wife. Okay.
Yeah, fuck, man. How else are you gonna get that money but rob a bank? You know what I'm saying? So it's the story makes sense. His wife though, she was really in a dream world, huh? She was like living in her. She's just like
Yeah, she was like
wrapped
in a
up in like
bubble.
being a mother. That she was just like, have a great day. Good luck outside. We're
They
gonna
showed my
celebrate
man.
when you get back. You know,
They showed my man on TV, like full face and everything, driving the stolen ambulance, and she was just like, "There's just like this guy. He stole an ambulance." And she's like with the baby, like, "It's crazy, babe. It's crazy." And he's like, "Oh yeah, babe. I'm just over here at the interview. Oh yeah."
I love you.
The wife was borderline like dumb, like she was, or maybe she just didn't want to believe what was going on. She was just like, what?
Yeah, I don't think she knew. She didn't know because he's such a great guy too, right? So he can make you.
And
Yeah,
then
saying like, yeah, he
the
wouldn't
part
lie.
that I thought was super funny with the wife was that they brought her to the crime scene like at the end, and like she never realized why they were bringing her there, and then when she got there, she was like, Will, and I'm like, well, why the fuck do you think they brought you here, idiot? Like they didn't just fucking pick you up just to bring you to a crime scene. They were just like, hey, random stay-at-home mom, do you want to come to this fucking crime scene? I guess.
Yeah, something's happened to Will. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
I thought that was so stupid, but so awesome.
I guess they were sleeping, right? Because she was like, "We're gonna go to sleep, ain't we?" And the baby was crying.
They
So,
just
like,
picked her up from her bed and just put her in the cop car and drove her over there.
and then they wouldn't let her get close to him either. And then so she like almost watched them die pretty much. She was just bleeding out on the floor. And she was like, okay, well.
Yeah, she was like, that's why y'all brought me here. They're like, yes, that's why we brought you here.
To watch him pass away, because they wasn't helping him. You know what I'm saying?
No,
they brought in.
Like, I'll get to him in a minute. She's like, he's gonna die right now. Get to him now.
Oh shit! Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry about that, but anyways,
this is a spoiler.
Ambulance. Believe it or not, man.
And we kind of skipped. We kind of skipped.
Yeah,
this.
we skipped. But
yeah,
we're gonna reverse. But Ambulance, man, I really enjoyed it, dude. To me, it was kind of like if Fast and the Furious, fucking, like all those kinds of movies, they just like
Point Break,
and all those like were just like mixed together.
Speed,
yeah, like it would just like it to me. It felt like fucking adrenaline in the fucking movie. It felt like Grand Theft Auto, like the movie, like it was a Grand Theft Auto fucking chase that they just filmed in real life or something.
Yeah, this whole thing, man, once it gets going, it just doesn't stop, man. Literally, once it gets going, it doesn't stop, man. No. They bring you into the first, like that first act, man. That it was like a perfect character setup. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he gets to the dealership and reunites with his brother, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I need help. He's like, okay, great, because we're doing this thing today. Let's go.
Like,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah, let's go. We're not doing all this other shit. Like, look, you already know who he is in 10 minutes. You're going to figure out you like this guy? All right. Well, you see why his brother likes him too. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I have to give Michael Bay a lot of credit. And also the writer of this film, which was... Man, they had a lot of people fucking write this, man. Just the writers, the writers.
Yeah, the writers.
They did a really good job of like just real quick giving you who Will is, who Danny is, like fast. And like this film, I hate to compare this to Firestarter only because that's the more recent film that we reviewed. If you're watching this right now, make sure you go and watch Firestarter. But this does what Firestarter needed to do. It just starts off hot and just keeps fucking going and just doesn't fucking stop. It doesn't fucking let up. It's just like at a breakneck pace. And it's crazy that you forget that 90% of the movie takes place in the back of a fucking ambulance in a small fucking area.
Yeah, it definitely does, man. That
and
and
it's still
but
like so entertaining.
the whole way how they got into the ambulance, the whole fucking bank. The first this bank heist shit reminded me of Heat, man. They was out
Yeah,
here
it
full
was
street,
cool, man.
fucking gunshot fire. You know what I'm saying? What's that shit when they doing the back and forth firing? Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gunshots. You know what I'm saying?
fucking
Like it was
firefight.
going down. Gunfights outside, bro. Fucking running through, scrambling. That shit was dope, man. Fucking
Okay,
Gyllenhaal.
speaking of that, I hated that fucking cop. I wanted that cop to fucking die. That
Which
fucking little limp dick motherfucker that started this whole entire fucking thing. Because of him, they were
didn't
all in
been
this
there.
fucking situation. If he just would have kept his fucking little boner down, none of this would have fucking happened. He
And I
essentially,
like how the police dude told him that too. This is all because of
yeah,
you. And he's like, what the fuck?
yeah, he's like, you did this, you idiot. He's like, not me. He's like, yeah, you fucking moron. But yeah,
Yeah.
dude. But I
Mhm.
will admit though, the way that it starts off is so it's the most realistic part of the fucking movie. You know what I mean? Like it feels realistic, like where he like that would something like that would happen. Like some fucking random fucking dude would mess up this whole entire intricate plan just by fucking being there. Like that's all he, you know what I mean? Like it just so
Yeah.
happened that he had to go to the bank at that time to go hit on Kim, the fucking hot Asian bank teller or whatever. You know what I mean? And
I fucked up the name, didn't I?
yeah, he's like, fuck. And I love, dude. Jake Gyllenhaal is like on a fucking 11 in this film. He's like a cross between like Ryan Reynolds and like Nicolas Cage in this fucking movie. Like he's just like, like crazy.
I love his fucking character in this movie.
Dude, he gives an amazing
He's so
fucking performance in
likable,
this.
so
But he's so
relatable.
shitty and evil, but you're just like, God damn it, I want you to win though.
You root for him. Yeah, you root for both of them. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, man. When they rob that bank and then they get into that ambulance and shit, and then the police car chases in here.
Yeah.
That's when that Michael Bay shit comes out with the police car chase because
Yeah.
they was wilding out in here, bro.
I thought that was
like
cool,
fucking shit flipping, flopping everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
like they were like just driving, and then all of a sudden, like it was like a normal day, and then you just see like a cop car, like, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And then like fire starts happening, and then you have the hottest, sexiest fucking paramedic ever to grace the entire fucking silver screen, and she's just like, "I'll save you." She's like, "Come here, look into my tits." But
does not show her boobs. What do you think about the hipster guy that? What'd you do to my legs?
Oh, dude, that guy was funny, dude. I thought that guy was gonna be alive for a little bit longer. I thought it was really interesting, a really interesting choice. That again, spoilers. We're gonna spoil the fuck out of this movie. We're talking about this movie. We've already seen this movie a few times, so we're gonna be fucking talking about it. I like that. I like that they did kind of the Reservoir Dogs thing when they just killed everybody like right away. I like that they did that because it kept the cast like small, so you only had to keep track of like 3 people, 4 people. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And you get kind of more or less cared about like all the people, you know what I mean? Until they added in like kind of like the like gangster, like Mexican gangster people. Like whenever his son died or whatever, I was just like, I don't really give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy, but like whatever. I didn't even know that was his son like at first. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, random Mexican thug that's helping him. But
yeah, I like that part of it too, though, man. They had to
it was cool. He had to make a deal with them. He had to make a deal with somebody else in order to get them like out of like the situation. I liked everything, man. I like that it was like a fucking 2 hour long just like chase. They were just chasing each other for 2 hours and they never fucking stopped. Like they never stopped. And in that, it reminded me of like Speed. It reminded me of like Speed and like I was saying earlier, Point Break, Fast and the Furious, all those kinds of movies. But it doesn't.
We don't stop. We don't stop.
We don't stop. And the cop's like, well, neither do we.
Oh, and the fucking the aerial drone shots in this movie.
Yeah, he would throw in like random drone shots, right? Like they'd be like drinking coffee or something, and he'd be like, do like fucking drone shot. And you're like, did we need that? Is this shot Michael Bay? Whatever, I'll rock with it. It'll look cool. Fuck it. Fuck it.
There's a lot of cool drone shots in here,
man. I'll give Michael Bay this, man. Michael Bay knows how to shoot movie stars. He knows how to make movie stars look like movie stars. Like Jake Gyllenhaal plays this like really shitty, evil character that would be like disgusting if anybody else played him. But he plays him so fucking well, and Michael Bay shoots him in this way that you're just kind of like, this fucking guy's crazy. You're like, okay.
Yo, he has some great lines in this movie.
Yeah, I like when he's like,
and I bet that they let him do his thing with this. I bet that they just
they let him go off. He probably went off. He just like were like, hey, this is the script and stuff, and of course we want you to follow it. But if you have something you can add, give us some of that Gyllenhaal shit.
The acting was dope as fuck, man, for an action movie.
Dude, yeah.
For an action movie, like, because I'm like, okay, yeah, this is an action movie, but the character dynamic between everybody killed these fucking roles.
Especially Jake Gyllenhaal.
She was a paramedic. I believe that she was a paramedic. You know what I'm saying?
As someone that works with paramedics, she did some like pretty paramedic stuff, except like pretty relatable, realistic paramedic stuff, except for like at the end, whenever she's like pushing the police people like out of the way, she's like, They would be like, bitch, what the fuck? They can't get the fuck back there. And also the ambulance wouldn't be anywhere near like that crime. Like the ambulance would literally legit like what would happen for real. I know, I mean of course, like it's not realistic, it's fucking ambulance. But realistically what would happen is I would make them, like as a dispatcher, I would make them wait at the station until everything's clear, and basically we're gonna go pick up bodies, or whoever's half dead, we're gonna go and try to help them. Like what all guns have to be away from the premises in order for the paramedics to show up. Like, you know, in every movie they always show like the paramedics show up like in the heat of the fucking battle, right? They're like, we're here to help people, and like people forget like paramedics don't carry guns. You know what I mean? Like,
it's clear.
Yeah, we have no weapons. Yeah, we don't have any weapons. That's why homegirl hit Gyllenhaal with the fucking fire extinguisher. Like, that's our gun. Like, that's our weapon. Like, that's what they tell you in paramedic school. Like, if they're fucking up, hit them in the head with the goddamn fucking fire extinguisher. Spray them with that bitch. Like, that's what they tell you.
She knows the paramedic way right there.
Yeah, whenever she did that, I was like, she's one of us. She knows.
Yep. Yeah. It was dope, man. Non-stop ride. Had to have me at the edge of my seat in theaters. Watched it at the house with my mom. We were watching it, man. She was like, "Yo, this movie is dope as fuck, man."
Like, I like that Gyllenhaal. He's so crazy. He's so crazy.
It's a dope action bank heist, fucking Michael Bay action heist movie.
I hadn't seen a good bank heist movie in a long time, dude. I hadn't seen a good one in a while, man.
Yeah, man, this was dope, man. You know, I wish that they would do more bank heist movies, you know, more con man movies, more like crime thriller movies, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I really like. This kind of reminded me of Collateral. Have you seen
that's Tom Cruise, right? And Jamie
Foxx. Yeah, exactly.
And Tom Cruise is basically like a fucking horror movie villain, right?
Yeah, he just goes around killing. He's a hitman. He just goes around killing.
Just like doof, 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 doof. And Jamie Foxx is like basically Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he's like,
pretty much.
What are you doing? Oh no!
Exactly. That's what this kind of reminded me. That's a Michael Bay film too. You know,
that is a Michael Bay film, right?
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm digging this, man.
Dude. Michael Bay has some bangers, man. Michael Bay has some bangers, dude. He has a few bangers, man.
The Transformers ain't it.
No, the Transformers aren't his bangers.
Transformers ain't it, man.
The car pornography isn't one of his bangers.
Nah, definitely not.
Man, Michael Bay likes cars a lot. Like,
you saw them throw on cars in the beginning.
Yeah, he likes cars a lot. Like, he must like fucking jack off to cars or something, because he fucking loves cars like a lot. He reminds me, like, the way he makes movies reminds me of like how a like 13 or 14-year-old boy would imagine like an action movie. He's like, and then there's an explosion, and there's a hot girl and a buff dude, and he just shooting everybody, and the car crashes, and then and you're like, that sounds cool. You're like, that sounds pretty cool, actually.
Let's do it. God. Yeah, this is crazy. Yo, what's I really like the guy that was driving the car in the beginning, not the car, but driving.
You want me to run him over?
The getaway driver. That helped him. The cop helped him start the car and shit.
Yeah, he's like, boss, you want me to run him over, kill him? What do you want me to do, boss? And he kept like arguing with his wife. He was like, "Girl, babe, why you busting my balls over here?"
Yeah, that shit.
Get on it.
That dude was hilarious until he died. I wasn't expecting that either. He was just like, "Come on, get the fuck in." And it was like, wow, you're like, oh shit.
Dude, I did not expect everybody. I did not expect everybody to die. That like really threw
Oh
me
yeah,
off. I was
basically
like,
everybody died in this, except for the paramedic. Well, no. Well, you know, my
what's
man
his
Will
name?
survived.
Black Manta doesn't die.
Yeah,
Speaking of
exactly. He
that, dude.
survived.
Speaking of that, what did you think? What did you think of the ending of this? Like when like finally they get to where they need to go. You almost think that they're gonna get away with it. They have all of the $16 million that they stole. I honestly thought I was so into the movie, I was so glued into the movie that like my reviewer Spider-Man Spidey senses like got turned off, and I was just like, oh, what's gonna happen? Even though like I kind of like knew like, you know what I mean? I kind of knew like these two people, the
Yeah,
two brothers, their story could only end one way. I just didn't know
exactly.
how they were gonna get to that way. I knew they were gonna die. I knew they were gonna be on some end of watch type shit. Oh, do you like end of that? Oh fuck, that's such a good movie, End of Watch. That's another Jake Gyllenhaal banger, End of Watch. You know what? Before we get into that, I just want to let y'all ghouls and gals know that tonight's episode is sponsored by a classic Tyrese acting moment.
Let's do it.
Get your ass up out of here.
Mom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mama. I stayed off your ass out of respect for that woman. But if it wasn't for your mama, I would have broke your little ass down a long time ago. Jody? Little Jody? You know what I see when I look in your eyes? I see a scared little chocolate bitch.
But yeah, ghouls and gals, that Tyrese Gibson, you gotta love him. But yeah, going back to fucking ambulance, the ending, man, it really just like drew me in, and everything was coming to a close. Everything was like, you know, bubbling up to the surface, and I was like, what's gonna fucking happen? You know what I mean? And oh fuck, man. What did you think about that ending?
Man, I wish that they could have stopped it at the fucking at the essays warehouse when they had the cash.
Oh, that's another thing. Should we get into that before we get into the ending about that whole subplot? Okay, yeah, that subplot was cool, man. At one point, ghouls and gals, we have our two titular, I guess, like anti-heroes in the film. Jake Gyllenhaal is a bad guy. He's the bad guy of the movie. Like, even he's the most interesting person, but he's the bad guy of the movie.
Pretty much.
And well, you have our two brothers or whatever, and they steal the $16 million. They get into a bind. They have the police on their ass. They have helicopters. The whole Grand Theft Auto 5 police chase is happening, and they call fucking Papi. They're like, "Hey, Papi, like, come and help us out." And he's like, "¿Qué onda? And he's like, "You need some fucking SS to get out there and fucking shoot those fucking pigs or what?" And they're like, he's like, "Yeah, man." And so he fucking hires the fucking guy. He's like, "Hey, I'll give you fucking 8 million of the $16 million, and you could pay off so on and so forth, whatever you need to fucking pay off." And that guy's just like, "Orale, Holmes, we'll do it." And so like they fucking concoct like the most over the top outrageous fucking plan, and let them know, Syd, what the fuck did these fucking guys do?
Yeah, they do it, but they overdo it, bro. They get fucking first they get the fucking like some type of car with the fucking explosives in that bitch, and then another car with a 50 cal in that bitch with a remote control 50 cal. Yeah, this shit was on some Grand Theft Auto side mission shit.
Yeah, dude, this movie was like Grand Theft Auto the movie. Wasn't this movie like Grand Theft Auto the movie? Like, this is what I would think Grand Theft Auto movie would be.
If they would have put Grand Theft Auto on this bitch, it would have been Grand Theft Auto.
It's Tommy Vercetti, Vice City.
Yeah, fucking the prequel origin story, bro. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, so they asked him for some help or whatever. He makes his son do it for some stupid reason. He puts his son in the middle of all of this to go murder police, a whole bunch of them at the intersection. You know what I'm saying? They chilling at the intersection. He just rolls out, jumps out the back of the paramedic, right? I forgot what it was. He jumps out the back of it, lets it roll into him.
They
has a detonator him. Blast that motherfucker.
They congregate underneath the bridge and they let out all of the other ambulances. So they're gonna try to like distract the police.
Scatter them. Yep.
And fucking Papi's son, his little mijo, goes over here to the left side. And they're driving or whatever, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, I gotta get out of here, man!" And he's like fucking like running and shit. and the other cop is like legit looks like a scene out of a Grand Theft Auto video game. The cop's running with an AK-47. He's like,
yeah, exactly.
like the cop's partner, the one that's in the back of the ambulance that got shot. Oh, I feel like we didn't even mention that. The cop is in the back of the ambulance. They have him hostage as well as the medic because they accidentally shot him. Well, not even accident. He was just like, "Hey, don't fucking fuck with my brother."
Yo, she did accidentally shoot his ass too. That was great.
Oh yeah, then she accidentally shot the brother. The paramedic accidentally shot the brother.
There's so much that's going on with this movie. You know what I mean? There's so much going on with this movie. I feel like we're all over the place with it because there's so much stuff that happens on this little fucking ride that we go on, man.
In this 2-hour movie, there's like 7 mini movies in this movie, and it's amazing. I fucking love it. This movie is like, on paper, this movie should be like bad and stupid, and it's stupid, but it sure as hell ain't bad. It's bad fucking ass. This movie is just a 2-hour long fucking adrenaline, fucking soaked, fucking hot people doing fucking cool shit, fucking thrill ride where you're just seeing like the craziest shit.
Gunshots, explosions, car chases.
At one point, they have a cop fucking on a fucking gurney with his fucking stomach open, and they have like 2 people with both of their arms fucking inside of him, and they fucking pinch off a fucking artery inside of his body with a fucking chongo. They fucking tie it around and they just fucking like a fucking hair clip, and he's just like, I'm all good to go.
Yeah, while taking a Zoom call, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, while on Zoom.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, while on Zoom, which was fucking wild to me. I was like, if this movie couldn't get any crazier. And guess what, ghouls and gals? It gets crazier. It gets crazier.
It definitely does get crazier.
People start shooting missiles at the ambulance. At one point, they flies through a fucking window in the ambulance. Dude, right? They shot a missile at it.
Yeah, they saw the projectile motherfucker at that.
Yeah, he was like, doof. He was on some fucking Grand Theft Auto shit, dude.
This shit was nuts, man. Damn, man. Yeah, I loved every minute of it, man. This was crazy, man. I loved it. I'm definitely copping it on Blu-ray 4K. I want those extra features, all that deleted scenes. I want that Michael Bay director's cut.
That Michael Bay freshness.
Hell yeah, hopefully some more extra scenes in there. I was really hoping that I would like meet the father and stuff and see what was going on.
Yeah, LT, my dad, LT, he would have killed you and killed the medic, and he would have had a snack afterwards. Jake Gyllenhaal was on some psychopath shit in this movie, and I dug it. Yeah. I like when Homeboy was like, you know what? I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna blow your fucking head off on fucking live TV. And she was like, what? He was like, come here, bitch. And like this fucking like grabbed her. I was like, what the fuck? Which brings us back to the ending. What did you think about the ending?
Man, I fucking I liked it because I knew it couldn't end any other way. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
I honestly didn't think that.
I didn't see that coming. Yeah. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
That's what I thought. I thought he was gonna cap that bitch in the head. I thought he was gonna shoot her in the fucking head. I thought he was gonna kill her, and then they were gonna fucking. He was just gonna like get like fucking turn into fucking Swiss cheese.
That's what I thought it was gonna be, man. Fucking
signed by cop.
Yeah, I thought she was just gonna get that. He was gonna get that death wish. They were gonna get rid of it, and that was it, man. But he's his brother killed him, man. That was deep.
That was crazy.
That was super deep, man. I wasn't expecting that, but the ending, it was super cheesy though. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like that part was dope. Like his brother killed him. We were like, oh shit.
And they were like
expecting that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Hey, hold on real quick because this thing is going on in the background. Hold on, let me turn this off real quick. Sorry.
But yeah, ghouls and gals, the movie as a whole is like a corny, over the top action cheese fest, and like it's fucking premium fucking Michael Bay. Like it's the fucking like fucking premium high grade fucking gasoline fucking diesel version of fucking Michael Bay. And it's like it's Michael Bay at his fucking prime, and it's fucking it's like at the top of his fucking game.
Yeah,
but
this
yeah,
reminds me like why I like Michael Bay movies.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like okay, damn.
you can make a good movie.
He
Like,
does do
Jesus
some
Christ.
good stuff once in a while, man. He did it with this, man. But the shit, like him killing his brother, that was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, that's a good yeah, that's a good you know what I'm saying, good angle on it, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, my brother, he's a good man, but me, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go blow your
I'm gonna
fucking
kill
head off
this bitch. He's like, I'm gonna
on
kill
live
this
TV. On live
on
TV.
live
He's
TV.
like,
But
he was
the
like,
way
you
he
ready
put it,
to
the way
go?
he put it was cool. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you on live TV. And she was just like, what?
He's like, you ready to go? She was like,
Yeah. But he just said it real cool. He's like, come on, let's go. Let's go.
that shit was crazy, man. But the after that though, like you said, like the scene, you know, they bring his wife there, his child there.
Yeah.
He stashes the money. They stash the money, and he gets the money and shit. And you know what I mean? I was just like, okay, like I guess that was 250, 200,000 enough for the surgery or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought it was funny when she was like, Will? I was like, what do you think you're here, idiot? Like, what the fuck? What? You think you're on a fucking field trip or something? Like, what world are you on, girl? Where the fuck are you? She was like, he said he was working for Amazon and delivering packages. What the fuck, Will? I was like, girl,
not my baby.
Not my baby.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though, man. Yeah, I was like, she in her own little world, man. She thought he was on a job interview, not, you know. She thought maybe he was maybe he rescued somebody out the fire or whatever. But yeah, when she was like, he rescued me. He was a paramedic. You know what I'm saying? Like she tries, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I'm saying, to be like, to get him medical attention, basically.
Yeah.
Which is nothing like out of the ordinary. Like he's literally like bleeding on the floor.
Yeah, he's
like, just watched his brother die on the floor, bleeding out. So she's like, oh yeah, he's over there bleeding. Like, what the fuck? He's like, it's okay. That's not your friend. And she's like, that is my friend. Yeah, you know what I mean? Then, yeah, you know what I mean? I gotta go do this. I was like, yeah, that. Oh man, that was crazy. That was wild. Yeah, I was like, come on. They did the slow-mo, walk to the ambulance, and get him, Silverhead. He saved your friend's life.
He was like, but he also shot my friend.
I know, like, he shot him though.
So excuse me for having a fucking delayed reaction time to saving this fucking guy. I've been chasing him for fucking like 6 hours, okay?
For real. Yeah, that shit was wild. It's like the LAPD, like really, there's a cop killer, and they're gonna like help him, like, and they didn't. You notice it was all, what was that one cop? He did, and I think like they just like walked him to the medical, to the hospital people, and then they did. I didn't even see a gurney in that bitch. Like that, I saw him like hopping. I was like, bro.
Hey, ghouls and gals, before we get into the ratings part of this movie, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Zazu condoms. Fun, sexy, safe.
DiCaprio. Come on, you. Rico card? Okay.
And we're back, ghouls and gals. Oh my god. Coughing up a lung over here. But where were we? Yeah, the fucking ending of this, yeah, like we were saying, it's kind of corny whenever she's like, get out of the way, save him. Ah! And the way it ends towards the very, very end is he stays alive, right? The brother, and they end up keeping that money, right? Like the 200,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his wife gets the money for the surgery and he lives. He'll probably go to jail for like 30, 40 years.
Yeah. They didn't
you
show
know
that
what I'm
part
saying?
where he's like, you're gonna go, no, you're going to jail still, man.
But you know what? And then at the end too, like the paramedic, she actually starts caring about her patients again.
Yeah, what was that in the beginning? Like that was a weird thing to like for her to be like, I don't give a fuck about any of these people. He goes, their worst day is just a Tuesday for me, motherfucker. Eat your sushi. And he was like, oh, okay. Like her partner, he was like, okay.
Yeah. Because he had like a Heineken Zero, whatever. He's like, you
That was
drinking
stupid.
job?
He's like, it's zero alcohol. He's like, then why are you drinking it, weirdo?
With your lipstick and your single shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I forgot he even existed until he came back to the end of the movie.
Yeah, they like bunted his ass with a fucking gun.
You okay? And I was like, who the that guy.
So it was like, go home, Roger.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I was like, who the fuck? Oh, that guy. Yeah, I forgot her partner. That no one wants to work with you because you
like a bitch.
You suck, but you can save like people's lives and stuff.
Yeah, he was like, you can save anybody in 20 minutes. And like I heard back.
But nobody wants to be your partner.
Nobody wants to work with you
because
because you're
like
distant.
She was like, excuse me. She
like, did you just call me a bitch? What the fuck? And he was like, that's just what I heard. You know, it's I don't know.
That's what they say in the showers.
Yeah. So, man, what are you thinking about rating this one, man?
Yo, I don't even know, man. This is a crazy rating because, you know, for like bank heists and, you know, action movies and stuff, you know, it's a decent movie, but I really like the acting in it. I really like the characters in it, so it elevates it for me. You know what I'm saying? So this checks all the boxes for me right here, man. I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to give it a 9, bro. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.
Oh, you liked it that much?
I'm gonna cop it on Blu-ray and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see, like, I'm gonna watch this again. I want the director's cut. I want the fucking commentary. I want all of that shit for this movie, man. I really enjoyed it. And this is
cool.
is one of those movies where you're not gonna get a sequel. It's no part 2.
Yeah, I hope not.
It's a one and done.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like,
yeah, Gyllenhaal's not coming back. If Gyllenhaal's not coming back, I don't want to see it. He made this whole movie. This movie was his. Like God damn it, man. He was just like on 11 in this movie.
Yeah, and that's why I rate it so highly. It's just because like the acting and the characters and then the action and the city of LA, they going through famous places they going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I loved every second of it, man. I can't. The only bad thing that I could say is I wish it had more action. But I mean, it's a Michael Bay film. They had a lot of action in the goddamn thing. It was. I mean, like, what, you know, like, he packed it as much as he possibly could with that shit. But maybe I guess a little more backstory, maybe a little bit more. You know what? One thing I didn't like was like, oh, I went to school with him in college or whatever. One of the FBI agents or whatever. I didn't like that. I thought that was like so corny, cliche shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of corny shit in this movie.
Yeah,
A
there's a
lot
lot
of
of
funny shit.
that's why I can't be like, oh, it's like a 10 or anything. But just going off of my personal preferences, like this is my kind of movie. I want action, I want thrills, car chases, gunshots. Like this is my shit, man. I gotta give it a 9, bro. I gotta go hard with it.
I'm gonna be a little bit lower than you, and I think you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, fuck, what? I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I did really
I can
enjoy
see
it.
that.
I really dug it a lot, but at the end of the day, it is like super corny. There's a lot of corny stuff in it, and I mean, it's a very like, I mean, it's not a movie that you watch for like high art or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not
Nah.
that kind of movie. It's a turn your brain off, like let's just have fun and drink a beer and watch a fucking movie. And I enjoyed it for that. I really did enjoy it for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a little bit too dumb for its own good, but I enjoyed its dumbness. You know what I mean? I did enjoy its dumbness because that was the fun part of it. I'm just like, this was so big and dumb and loud, but I love it. I was like, this is just so fun. But honestly, the funness of this movie really brought this number up like high because I really did enjoy how fun this movie is. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. This movie is Ghouls and Gals. This movie, as Syd Retro likes to put it, is worth a stream. Ghouls and Gals.
Worth a stream, bro. It's definitely worth a stream, man.
Definitely.
This is a popcorn
yes
Friday night fucking action movie. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm rating it as a fucking 9 because you know what I'm saying. You want something entertaining on the weekend and shit that's gonna keep you. You know, this is one of those joints. You can put it in the background and let that shit go, and it'll be it'll be.
Dude, I think you just gave me a good idea for a Friday night segment, man. Friday the Friday night action movie. Friday night action movie theater.
Yeah.
You know what, Ghouls and Gals? This is the first episode of Friday Night Action Movie Theater. Syd gets an explosion. I get an explosion. Everything's exploding. This is the first episode of that. But yeah, I really I honestly really did dig this movie, even though I gave it a little bit lower score than you did. I really did dig this movie. This is one of Michael Bay's like better films that I've seen. This is probably one
without a bunch of CGI too.
Yeah,
like it didn't take 400 million to CGI.
Yeah. Do you remember that other movie he made with Ryan Reynolds? What was it on Netflix? The Netflix movie he made with Ryan Reynolds. Do you remember that? It was like a heist movie too.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah.
Project 8 or what was it? Project 8 or what the fuck was it called?
I don't know. Did we watch? Did we review that?
We didn't review it. It was before we and you started doing the show.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Nah, I don't know. I haven't seen.
It's like that. I don't care about it. He's like that. I don't care about it.
No. I'll check it out though. I'll check out the.
No, but yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of that movie, but like way better than that movie. It's also a heist movie. It kind of follows the same beats. And but this one's just more well done. And also I want to point out, fun fact, Ghouls and Gals, this completes the second film in the Jake Gyllenhaal medical EMS film trilogy. He was in that movie where he was a 911 dispatcher. Now he's an ambulance. You remember that movie where he was a dispatcher? That movie
didn't
came
see
out.
That one.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out. I was sleeping on my Gyllenhaal films lately.
He's crazy. He's a crazy man. But there you have it, Ghouls and Gals. Ambulance, sound the alarms, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your wife, tell your Sancha, tell your side chick, tell everybody. Ambulance is amazing. Go ahead and watch it. I gave it a 7.5. The main man over here gave it a
I gave it a 9, man. That's that blockbuster shit right here.
Hell yeah. It's that old school blockbuster feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I gotta start, you know, this is an action movie, right? This is an action heist movie. All right, for action heist movies, this was a 9, man. This is enjoyable. Really I can't remember the last time I've seen a bank heist movie in theater that had me like super lit like that, where I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is dope. I can't wait. Let's see what's going on. And it ain't gonna be no fucking happy ending. It's going down, yeah. Check it out.
Hell yeah. There you have it, Ghouls and Gals. Once again, Ryan.T, and he's
Syd motherfucking Retro, man. 727, man. We out here. Thanks for tuning in. Ambulance. Go check it out, man. It's worth the fucking stream, man. Tune in to the next episode. We got some stuff lined up for you guys. The Northman's coming soon. And we got some other stuff too, man. So stay tuned for real.
That's right, boys and gals. And like Syd Retro said, we got a bunch of stuff coming up soon. Today we have the Friday night action movie theater. Tomorrow we got Saturday night horror movie theater. So make sure you check us out on the weekend. So make sure you let us know what you think about this. And if you want us to review anything specific, anything you have in y'all's quick and crazy twisted minds, let us know in the comments below, and we will for sure get to that shit. All right, ghouls and gals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.